Hey Brian, how you doing?
Great, great. Nice to meet you, Jillian.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. I'm Jillian. I'm the CEO of Divers Delight, and thank you so much for having me.
Yeah.
How you doing today?
Doing great. It's been absolutely fantastic out there. Having a
I
great
know,
time.
right? Can't
Yeah.
complain.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to be totally upfront and say I'm really excited to be at your dive shop. I've heard amazing things on the product selection and just kind of being top notch in general as a dive shop. And I know the last thing you want, because I know you run a really busy dive shop, is a salesperson up in your hair. So let's make an agreement. I'll spend some time trying to get to know you, see if my product works for you, and if it doesn't, you never need to see me again.
Great. I mean, yeah, if you got something that I want, I'd love to hear about it.
Yeah, sure. Well, I'd like to spend the first part of every meeting just trying to understand a little bit more about your dive shop. I've met with a bunch of different dive shops, and they've had a variety of concerns. Just want to get a feel if they're concerns for you as well. One of them is a lot of people hear from their customers that they wish that they could dive longer. Generally, a dive season's around just like 12 weeks long in the summer. Is that generally true for you as well?
Yeah, yeah. I think our dive season usually runs about June to August. Yeah, probably about
Okay.
12 weeks, right around there. Yeah. We usually have pretty steady demand throughout the season.
Does demand tend to drop off kind of like before and after the peak season? Are there people still buying wetsuits or
I
not
think
so
I
much?
think we still have a lot of people, even in the early
Okay.
season, the guys that are really eager to get out there, and towards the end of the season, people don't really want to quit. They really
Okay.
enjoy their diving.
And have you heard anything from them in regards to kind of the wetsuits that they're buying and any complaints that they might have as they try to dive outside of the general season?
I mean, they have some general complaints about wetsuits and stuff, but just outside of the season, it's usually just too cold to dive.
Yeah. What are their complaints about the wetsuits? Just temperature?
I mean, just yeah, the water's too cold. They can't do it. It's just too cold for them to be able to get in, really.
What would you say if I told you that my suit could keep these people 10 degrees Fahrenheit warmer on average and keep them comfortable throughout double the season that it currently is? Would you be interested in talking about it more?
Double the season, really.
Yeah.
That's a game changer for my business. Yeah, I mean, if you could double my season, that would be a huge benefit.
So you think you have customers that would be interested in purchasing wetsuits to be more comfortable outside of your key season?
Oh yeah, if it's the same price and it's a better wetsuit, I mean, why wouldn't they purchase it?
One thing up front, our product is generally a little bit more expensive because it is a superior wetsuit, but it does mean that your margin is also higher. So you might not sell them to everyone,
Hmm.
but your margin will be about $200 instead of $125. So just up front, it isn't
Wow.
the same price.
Yep.
Do you think you still might have some customer interest in your store?
No, yeah, it seems great for my business, and I think that there are definitely we retail to a lot of customers that really like high-end products, and I think that we might have some customers that might be into that if it really delivers.
Awesome. Well, if you're open to it, I would love to get a kind of product test on the books and then maybe talk about possible orders down the line if you think this could really possibly work for you.
Huh, yeah, I think it could work. I'm a little concerned. I've never really heard of Diver's Delay before. We
Yeah,
never
yeah,
really
yeah.
placed an order with you guys before.
No,
Uh,
we're fairly new. We own up to that.
oh, okay, okay, yeah. I just wasn't sure if I hadn't
No,
heard.
no, no. We're fairly new.
Yeah. So, what kind of like guarantees can you give me that you're going to be around in a year to keep supplying these when my customers all of a sudden say they love your product?
Yeah, well, absolutely don't worry about it. Everyone's concerned about that same thing. One thing I can say is we have two very strong venture backers, and if you're interested in connecting with them, if our product tests are successful and you want to look at making a deal, I can definitely connect you with them and talk about how serious they are about funding our business.
Hmm.
We also have several dive shops already on the line who love our product. And so we do have like a constant flow and pretty strong financials that, again, if you were very interested in buying our product, I would be more than happy to share with you.
Okay, great. So you've got some strong backers that basically are going to keep pushing out product for you. What if we get these products in our stores and our customers just don't seem to want them?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, that is a risk. We have very strong hopes that it will do well. As I said, we have our product in some other stores as well, and they aren't as highly regarded as your store, obviously, but they are selling very well. And since you sell to more upmarket customers, we're actually thinking that the potential could be much larger with them. However, we will work with you hand in hand to make sure that if you want it, our product specialist is in there in the store telling people the benefits of our suit. We'll work on different marketing campaigns. And if it really, really doesn't work, we can structure our agreement down the line to possibly include some kind of like product buybacks if things really don't work out, because we're very confident in our product's ability to sell.
Okay, great, great. That sounds pretty great for me if I'm able to get some really good margins out of it and to be able to make sure that you're always going to be able to meet my demand. Uh,
Any last concerns?
Yeah, I mean, I've just been having some concerns that basically with normal wetsuits, I'm really getting outsold by the online market, and it would be nice to be able to get a little more of an exclusive deal out of a smaller vendor like yourself. I think that we are a great outlet to be able to go and to be able to sell your product, and we're an established marketplace for it. And I would love to get some kind of
Yeah.
benefit for bringing that to the table.
Absolutely. As I mentioned, we do have some other partners already, and we do plan to sell into multiple dive shops. We don't have any in this particular area, so you'll have a pretty good monopoly over this specific area. And we don't sell online. We don't sell through discount stores. We don't sell through any kind of big department stores. You don't have to worry about any kind of price cuts. We sell at retail value. Our product is superior, we think, to other products. That should not be a problem.
Perfect. So as long as you're not selling online to just anybody and their
Nope.
uncle, like,
Nope.
we should be great.
Not the way we do business. Absolutely not. Are there any last questions that you have, or is there any way that we could just get some of our products to you, maybe in this coming week? Have you and your team test them out? Does that sound good?
Yeah, I'd love to get a test on them, make sure that they're as advertised, they're going to be warm and comfortable and everything. So I'd love to get them tested out and
Great.
get back together and let you know. Maybe we place an order for them in the coming couple weeks.
So if the product test goes well, just to let you know, some thoughts that we're having is maybe placing about 12 suits in every store just to make sure that you're fully stocked and everything. So if everything goes well, I would love to work with you on something of that level. Does that sound good?
It sounds perfect.
Awesome. Well, I'll get out of your hair. Thanks so
Great.
much for meeting with me, Brian.
Thanks. Have a great day.
Thanks.